walking down from the gym. Saw a guy that I knew. I thought he was giving me a ride because I had my headphone in it. He stopped a little lower down the road. He stopped to answer his phone, eh? Smile a lot. Bro, I just hop in my vehicle. When I jump and I watch him, man, I see the man phone and the man watching me. You understand? Welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in for another week of the podcast. We are so happy to have you here today, and we are so happy to be here today. With me, as always, from the right, Tyreek, Finley, and Mr. Bain, who needs a haircut. Unfortunately, King Steph, big time King Steph, I apologize. He's not here today. He has some very important business moves to make, so he's out handling business. But as usual, we're gonna try our best to deliver quality content. So, yeah. How was the weekend?
It was raining. Inside.
Every week is a one word, one sentence of how was my weekend.
It was a bit overcast by me too,
Nice,
but
nice.
it was restful.
Good. I always imagine weekends when it's overcast or rainy, just to kick home, like lie down home and just listen to some Celine Dion and watch some movies,
Yeah.
comedy movies and laugh. Right? So yeah, so Tariq is gonna start it off today and lead us into it.
Right, so I have a question, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what stew chicken is, right?
Stew chicken.
Stew chicken.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever pressure cooked stew chicken?
But pressure cooking chicken in general. Like I understand pressure cooking turkey. Let me just answer your question straight up. I never pressure cook chicken.
Have you ever heard about it?
But you say pressure cook stew chicken.
Stew chicken. Mm-hmm.
No.
Nah, I never.
Okay. I had some.
I don't those say the person.
Nah.
But how this whole thing come up?
Alright. So I understand the concept.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're stewing chicken, you know, chicken I take it time to boil down
Yeah.
to soften, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
So that's what
it
makes
was late in the night,
Yeah.
right? Your chicken was frozen.
But I see where that's going already.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like they throw in their stuff, browning and everything. They ain't use sugar, it's browning.
Mm.
Okay.
And then they pressure cook the chicken. And I was like,
Yeah.
what?
But in truth, how long it taking for chicken to really cook? Like how long it taking to stew chicken?
I don't know.
Like
I just you get to test the softness.
no, I understand, but nothing like
you don't take in
you don't even taking a whole hour thing to stew chicken.
Nah, you didn't
You
take
understand what I'm saying?
Like, what was funny.
Mm.
So they pressure cook it, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
After they pressure cook it, they still have to leave it to boil down. So I was like, well, what was the point in the first place?
That's just to make it soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you take out the chicken in the fridge, if you season it might not take the seasoning properly because it's frozen.
It's well seasoned and frozen already.
Oh,
it was
okay.
seasoned
Yeah.
and packaged in small bags, yeah?
Right. And
Okay.
then they take it out there, but it's frozen. I just put it in the pot and cook it like regular because the
Yeah.
pressure cooking is just to like soften the meat.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because people just pressure cook turkey and then after the turkey reach a certain like texture, then they just regular
it
cook
Yeah,
it.
you just turn it off.
Same
and,
thing.
Same
Same
like
thing.
beef or mutton or this kind of
exactly.
thing. And it was
Exactly. Bro, it was very fascinating to look at.
You know what's funny though? Sal just sold out someone.
Facts. Eh?
I don't know who it is, but
They ain't go mind.
I apologize on behalf of the squad.
I
apologize.
I guess they know who they are.
The thing is like
That's crazy though.
you don't. You know. All right.
Big
So
up.
this one. Let me stop describing them things and then we just go into it. Eh? Which other movie world do you wish you could visit? A movie world. I'll give everybody 2 worlds. So we're choosing one realistic. One realistic as possible
Uh-huh.
and one animated. So you could choose one each.
Does it have to be animated or like fantasy based?
No fantasy. It don't matter the genre. But
Okay.
when I say that, it's like uh, you see, I don't want to say computer generated because there's a whole branch
Yeah.
of
That's
the
a whole
market,
different
Whole
thing.
different
Yeah.
thing.
right? So I could say for animated, let me give you an example. So I would say Shark Tale with Will Smith,
Right.
Right.
right?
Mhm.
I always like
Um,
Under the Water, Under the Sea.
Oh,
Plus Shark Tale was
Little Mermaid.
no, huh? No, Shark Tale is not a little moment.
No,
Yeah.
bro. You made a reference to Little Mermaid.
Oh,
You say
Under the Sea.
under
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
sea.
Oh.
Under
So
the
then
sea.
I was like, I was instantly Little
Yeah.
Mermaid, right?
Yeah.
No. Like Shark Tale, the
So you
movie.
like the ocean in
I
a
like
sense.
the ocean in general.
Ah,
That is my thing,
yeah. I'm thinking
right?
of
But
not for me, no?
I prefer a more chilling one because Shark Tale wasn't just a family friendly thing and just living your life as a.
So it was mafia.
It kind of say my mafia, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you remember the movie?
Yeah, of course.
Every little thing. That's not what you sing that song, man.
Yeah.
Right? And then if I had to choose more realistic, I would choose Pandora
Pandora.
from Avatar.
Okay.
Oh,
Whichever one. Either be the first Avatar or
so
the way of
see
water.
when you say realistic, I thought it was like a realistic like series of events. Like,
No. When I say more realistic, like more actual people, like
People.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
okay, right.
Even though it's kind of like you know how Avatar is kind of
All right.
CG.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick Surrogates.
Surrogates
Sorry, the movie
with
Surrogate.
that guy from Die Hard.
Die Hard, yes,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Bro, I've never seen that.
Oh
So
boy,
it's a movie with everyone is inside and
Mm.
they line in the bed and then they operating robots.
it's like Sword Art Online.
Like so that
Yeah,
online the
yeah.
anime, yeah.
Oh.
Semi.
Yeah.
Um,
It's actually it's really good.
I
Like
can't remember
nobody
his name.
wants to
Mel
go
Gibson? No,
outside.
not Mel
They let
Gibson.
the robot do whatever and
That would kill me.
you could choose any face or anything you want
Yeah.
and be any person or any physique. And yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For me, I would choose Elysium.
That's
Yeah.
a good answer.
Yeah. I mean
That's a good answer.
I'm clueless. No
That's
cap.
that's a good. That's
Yeah.
like that more futuristic world. And I
Yeah,
realize it is
yeah.
always more the more kind of futuristic
Mhm.
world. Trying to remember his name. Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bruce
Right.
Willis, that guy.
But why is he animated? Because you said
Oh, for my, you
Yeah.
said the animated already?
yeah. No, see,
No,
you
no,
didn't say animated.
so-
You
Mm.
say animated.
My animated. Hmm.
A tough question.
Yeah, tough, eh? I want to say Arcane.
Oh, that's a good answer, though. That's a real good
But-
answer.
But
The thing is,
I see,
based on how the world
That's
set,
a-
it's
that's
the
a real good
storyline,
answer.
that's what I'm saying, like, based on how the world set up.
But the thing is, I don't really follow saying this story because it don't mean to say we have to be following the same story as
Oh, okay.
the show or the
okay.
movie, right?
Mhm.
But it's just the world in general, and
Mm.
Arcane is a beautiful
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
That's a real good
I
answer.
thought you was following the story, because when you're following a place like Arcane there, I'd
Yeah.
be...
It's either you elite or you're really down there. You
yeah.
understand?
Cyberpunk thing could have been nice too.
I ain't about that life, man. It's kind of juicing thing.
Yeah.
I good, bro.
It's kind of extreme too.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like everybody just forgetting about the whole realistic part of it. Everybody we don't care like juice.
Mhm.
You see, again, we're taking it from the perspective of the main character, eh? Because some people was living normal life, eh? But they had so much crime in that whole show too. So it's kind of like another Gotham.
Mm.
Yeah.
Animated, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, tough, eh?
That'd be a world.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No.
What? Marvel.
No. That's Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
That I only watch one and nine.
Oh boy. Then, all right, choose your animated one. Can think.
Nah, bro.
I don't. You go just stay in a regular one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
just
mind. I don't mind the surrogate part.
Yeah.
You understand?
In time. In time world. Kind of similar to surrogate. Not really similar to surrogate. Starring that guy with us sing. I mean, I butcher any name. I know the
Yeah, the guy that I sing.
Yeah, this
a
thing.
very
Very vague.
Justin Timberlake,
Oh.
where everybody, your life is based on time. So you work and they pay
Oh
you
yeah,
time.
oh yeah. I know that.
Everything is
I know
paid.
that.
I feel like for that matter, I'll probably watch a movie when I go. Because it's
I
so
gotta
far.
watch that because I've
Yeah,
never
It's
seen
a-
it.
Yeah.
Never seen that, bro.
Yeah.
That's such a
The,
good
the only
movie.
the only scene I remember though is when he gave the girl I think 2 weeks when he was in the restaurant.
No, don't worry, those probably for me.
Yeah, those
Sorry,
those
sorry,
spoilers.
sorry.
Those probably for me.
Spoiler alert.
Even though the movie came out in 2011,
2011.
over
crazy.
10 years ago,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, so that was the world we would have liked to visit. I would have really like to visit Pandora,
Mm.
but as a Navi,
Nah.
not as a human being. It maybe
Yeah.
no, as a Navi, as a Navi.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Derek, you.
So right, so the phrase of the day, right? Wi-Fi. The more persons use it, the slower it gets. We're not talking about Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. The more person use it,
The slower it gets.
and how is that phrase of the day? The more person use it, the slower it gets. Wi-Fi. We're not talking about Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you gotta share it with us.
Yeah, I
bruh.
catch there.
If if I see what it means,
Mm.
the hidden meaning, I will get shut down.
Alright.
All right, moving on to detective.
Oh, you again?
No, but we don't. We need to get it. Like, yeah, I mean, we have something to do with the spelling.
Yeah, so y'all never seen like the trend like when they're talking like they're saying something, but they're saying we're not talking about that, but
Yeah.
hidden meaning, right?
Mhm.
Wi-Fi. The more people use it,
The slower
the slower it gets.
I really don't know.
Bro, I don't know. Don't flew over my head.
Definitely,
Alright.
same me. Don't worry, you go put it as the pin comment in the
Yeah.
comment. You will get the answer there. Simple tech tip.
Mm-hmm.
For years, from since we've been exposed to computers, what is the one thing you know? What is the one thing you know you have to do before you remove your flash drive or your thumb drive?
Safely eject.
Yeah, right. So
Safely. Keyword safely.
Safely eject.
Safely eject.
Did you know that as of Windows 10,
Mm.
you no longer need to safely eject? Once you
Really?
don't have any process running on the flash drive,
Mm.
Oh.
right? You could just remove the flash drive. You don't need to
Let's
safely
put it
eject.
out, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And just to verify, you could plug in your flash drive. That's the TP just to check.
Mhm.
Plug in your flash drive. Go to device manager.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Then you go to disks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Let me just try it here just to make sure. I don't want to send anybody any wrong place. So once you plug in the flash drive and then you go to these drives,
Mm-hmm.
you will see the flash drive pop up. Then you just scroll down, you right click, properties, and then you go to policies. And once you see click, you go remove it. Remove it.
Okay.
Since then, so no longer have safety.
And the funny thing is, I remember the first flash drive I ever owned. That was back in like secondary school.
Mm.
I pulled it out, and since after that, I never walked in it.
Ah.
So
Ah.
since that time, I just had this thing where I must safely
Yeah.
eject.
Safely
But,
eject.
but you know, technology back in the day, bro, was a hit and miss. Even to this day.
Yeah.
You know the meme where they men praying over the server for the weekend.
Yeah, yeah,
Every
yeah.
weekend they praying over the server.
Yeah.
But technology back in the day was hit or miss, bro. Even everything.
Yeah.
I was just saying that, bro. I remember when my mom bought me a flash drive. I think she paid like 90 something dollars.
Mm.
And I was like 140 megabytes.
Damn. Whew.
Megabytes. And that Daisy was huge.
Premium.
Premium.
Yeah.
I remember when 1 gig was a big deal. I remember when 16 gig was up. I remember when all the storage was big deal. And I remember when I sat down in class and my teacher IT teacher was telling us about storage, and he talked about terabyte. At that time, bro, terabyte you couldn't think about
Yeah.
filling up a terabyte like a worth of information.
Yeah.
I know terabyte is nothing, mate.
So it is nothing.
Terabyte is nothing.
Yeah.
You understand?
You don't get by the time you're done on Call of Duty, you're done on
Yeah,
Fortnite
that gone,
Forget
bro.
that.
That
and
gone.
Battlefield.
If you
That's
want to
it.
see a terabyte eat up in less than no time, download Call of Duty and just take a update. You
Facts.
just you tell
Take-
you
take
have no
our-
space.
Or take a 2-hour 4K video.
Oh,
Facts.
boy.
Because them 4K videos and them just eat up space.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4K a joke.
Yeah, so that was our tech tip.
All right. So now I have some hypothetical questions for you guys.
Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
If you were offered $2 billion to be locked in a room for 50 minutes,
50?
50
50.
minutes,
Mhm.
with a huge possibility that when you leave the room, you would either be 50 days or 50 years in the future, would you do it?
Yes.
Bro, this man don't even think about it.
Bro. Yes. Am I aging? Am I aging while I'm in the room?
No.
Yeah, bro. Why not?
Yes,
With the
How
possibility.
much money?
No, but it's just 50 minutes, eh?
Yeah, 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much money do?
$2 billion.
So 2 billion,
In a heartbeat.
50 minutes,
Mm-hmm. With a
With the
huge
pos-
possibility that either when you come out of the room,
Mm.
50
you will
days.
be 50 days in the future or
In the
50 years.
I could go inside the room with that device. So I could watch a movie while I'm in there.
No, right now you're going too deep.
No, but I think, okay, if you just
That's-
me sitting
that's-
in the room there for
that's what
Nah,
she
no
said.
device. You just go inside there and stay for 50 minutes,
and then
and then they open the door,
and
and
then
then
they,
you see where your feet is.
that was what I was gonna say. They don't
So you know it's like a 50-minute cool sleep.
In a sense, yes.
right? But what I would like they don't tell me. They just give me my money and send me a me week. And then I know how to decipher if it's 50 minutes or pass or if it's 50 years or
I
pass.
find that go tweak you even more, bro.
What that would take me? The
You-
digit dies like
because-
instant for me.
because-
It will take you long to figure it out.
Well, yeah, I mean, still.
No. They live in that area in the facility the same.
Imagine.
Until I walk out.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
And then when I walk out, then I will see like, okay, right.
And I know
same.
you go looking for your family,
Yeah,
name,
your
bad
house.
and them, and
You
you
understand?
realize, oh, damn, bro.
How much billion?
$2 billion.
$2 billion with your baby.
50 years from today, bro. At
You
your
see-
current
you
age.
see, you thinking about. I mean, again, I would think the same because I would think about the worst case scenario is 50 years.
Yeah.
But your 50% chance is 50 days. Is how much days?
50 days.
50 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's anyway I go out get flames because you just disappear for 50
50
days.
days.
I don't know. When they come back,
Oh, yeah. $2 billion.
$2 billion.
recovery.
yeah, I mean,
That was a good
after
one.
this, I pay for 50 days for 2 billion, a small thing.
You,
But
so
if
you
you
would
disappear for
you would
50
take that. You would
Huh?
take that.
Of course, I'll take the
You take
gamble.
the chance.
Yeah, I'll take the gamble. Living in this economy.
The next thing when you go to $2 billion is like 2 cents.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
When you
With the
say-
50
yeah,
years,
yeah,
like
with
the
50
inflation
years,
and stuff.
That's
yeah.
very good point.
You
That's
just come
very
back
good
and say,
point.
and be like, oh boy, I got $2 billion. And when they reject, excuse me, sir, I can't even pay for a bus, right?
Yeah, that's
Damn.
not- it's crazy.
Or you shoot yourself in the foot there. Everybody
Yeah.
you know kind of old or dying out
Yeah.
or already dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And then you just have 50 cents in your pocket. Well, technically 50 cents.
Yeah. Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a tough.
I go-
It's a
I go
tough.
tough.
It's a
I go
tough
tough.
one. All right.
Wow.
Next one. A building is about to collapse, and your mother and a sibling are inside the building.
Mhm.
Your best friends, 2 newborn twins, are also inside the building. Which pair are you going to save? If
Tell
you
us-
can only save one pair.
Tell us the pairs over.
So, your mom
Yeah.
and one of your siblings.
Right.
The other pair
Mm.
is your best friend's 2 newborn twins.
Ooh.
And you could only save one pair. Which pair are you going to save? You had to choose.
For me, that easy.
That easy.
Yeah, that easy.
All right. You see that way. That I don't know. I would think everybody would save their people, eh?
Yeah, I
So-
think that as well.
I will save my people.
Mm.
It's funny enough. I apologize because I'll be really corporate. Like I'll feel that type of way.
Yeah.
But you could make children again. You could make more children.
Exactly.
It's
And
true,
then,
eh?
I don't think about it that way.
Yeah.
and remember, it's newborn.
Yeah.
You understand?
Hey,
I mean, if we live in an animated world, they'll be reincarnated.
well, listen, listen what I say. Even though they are newborn, it's like that even more say.
You think though? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Because you'll be
How
like,
much
you
ca-
don't
how
really
much-
have that attachment
exactly,
to them in a
attachment,
sense.
but
Eh?
these newborn babies. So
It's
people will
true.
be like,
Mm.
they were newborns. So you didn't save them. You didn't save the newborn baby.
But think about it. You're saving you one, and then all the memories with your family. Day.
Yeah,
And
but
you- and you gotta live
newborn,
with that.
the newborn baby is just going with the people, with your best friend, because that's not your family.
You understand? Exactly. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
your
I
family.
mean, they will try. They will kind of stick around because they know you save them, but then again, you'll be kind of like a burden.
Bro, I would save my mom
Oh,
and my sibling.
my mother.
And I'm happy to see that always my friends and always say that, so I don't feel no way. Let's say
Now,
my people.
I would expect you to do that. As you say, I mean,
Like,
it sounds harsh,
boys,
but as you say, make more, bro.
You can make move, bro.
but
If they can make another mother,
hold on.
she ain't go start back on where
Yeah, but
where she was left off.
hold on. It's just to see you in this scenario, eh? And like your brothers and them begging you to save your
Yeah.
and like feeling they like, don't save my kids.
The thing is,
And you just like,
Yeah,
But-
are you mad?
is it look
yeah.
and feeling face when you save your parents and be like,
Like,
Yeah.
you know the meme with the Pikachu, like,
yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing is, you do have the option to choose one from your family and one twin. You can do that as well, but I mean,
No. Twins with one dying is not.
that
is not
is
good.
another thing
Sad
too. So
to
it's
say.
like,
Yeah,
so
Sad to say they
that-
come in pairs, they don't live in pairs. sorry.
Oh, guys,
I think
that-
sensitive.
yeah,
Yeah, but they coming together,
wild,
they gotta
that's
live
wild.
together.
yeah.
Like think about okay. You know how people does always say about twins. Like
Mhm.
think about when one unfortunately meet their expiry date.
But-
oh you feel like it is never that other half never really the
But-
same again.
You're looking at the twins. You look at it from a family. If you save your mother, she will get on with you for not saving your other sibling, innit? And then even if you save your sibling, like man say, oh, you couldn't save mommy.
I feel this is the toughest.
It's a tough, it's
yeah,
a tough
so
one.
That is
It's a
tough
tough one.
hypothetical question. I think touch
Yeah.
this whole table.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Because anyhow you go, you screwed.
Yeah.
Because I'm not talking to Finley again.
Mm.
I ain't even coming in funeral. Yeah, bro, it's like with the relationship done because what I tell him Finley
Yeah.
and what okay, I could say bro, it's my family. But what I would say for him to understand that he lost his kids, newborn twins, because of my family, you know?
Yeah.
Like even though it's reasonable to say, yeah, I understand what you say, bro. In that mindset, you wouldn't understand.
Mm.
I'll go in the funeral.
I know what that,
Even if I am unwanted, I will go to the
I know what
funeral.
that doing.
Really?
I pay my respect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
but
paid my
you
respect. Bro.
come out there with half a hand.
That's okay.
I know what that doing.
That's okay.
Yeah, what
If you had a cut of my hand, that's
no,
okay.
but hear what I do.
But I paid my respects
Hear what I do.
because I mean, I'm not wrong.
No, hear
It's
what,
just, it's just a sense of
hear what I doing. Eh?
not even discipline, but respect. You gotta be respect.
Mhm.
You understand? Like I was concerned, but that was the only option I had at the time. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like if I could have, I would have. If I could have.
So hear what I doing.
Mm.
Saving my people,
Uh-huh.
and I stay in the lady robot kill.
That just went dark.
So you wouldn't have to live with that?
You have to leave that.
Nobody got anything to tell me.
Nah, bro.
Let it cry for me. Both sides don't cry for me. They don't even have time to argue. You understand? He was a hero. And unfortunately, he had to die not knowing. I just be like, I'll come in and just saying, you know what, I was just steady. Or be like them people and the mothers pretend to kill themselves and just watching my funeral and just watching you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
disappear, faking
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
'Cause I
Fake the
can't take-
death.
I can't take the pressure. Yeah. So that was it.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a new segment I would like to call. Or,
All right.
right?
Mhm,
So you could elaborate a little bit on your answers based on what you feel, or you
Mhm.
could just go, or
All right.
Okay.
All right. So my Uber driver constantly talking about marijuana and all the ways to smoke it. Gonna be real awkward here in 10 minutes when he drop me off at my home and see my patrol car parked in the driveway. Mm.
Bro. Bro.
I mean, for me, it'd be like,
That one is that.
Mm.
That one is that.
because
Eh,
okay, you drop him off.
Mhm.
I mean, it'll be awkward,
yeah.
but I ain't gonna stick around to find out. I ain't gonna stick around to find out.
Who the hell is just going home?
Yeah?
Who the hell is just
Exactly,
going
bro.
home? And
No.
Ali just jump in the car and just follow you.
Yeah, they follow me. Is that who?
Bro,
Who is the
if
station
you watch
person?
any
For me.
high speed chase, especially in LA,
Yeah.
they just give up. Because they chase you down. They chase you down.
Is that
Nah,
good thing? Is that good thing in the
It
Caribbean?
doesn't stop.
Excuse me. All right. Next one. So this one is from a famous person, right? I'll call the name and I'll say that's how the guy said it.
Mhm.
Kendall Jenner. Last night, I had cereal with milk for the first time. Life changing. Girl, you lying. You had cereal with milk on April 25th, 2013 and posted it on Instagram. Oh, God. Yes. Ah. All right. If you're an adult whose rent is less than 4K a month, you're still a child.
Wait, say
I'll
that
take
again.
it over. I'll
Say
take
that
it
again.
over. If you're an adult whose rent is less than 4K a month, you're still a child. Right? Imagine being an adult paying 4K rent and not a mortgage. So she. No, that is. No, that could be a.
Nah, for me, because that makes sense. I prefer pay 4K for mortgage than
Than
4K
4K
for rent.
yeah.
You
It
know,
don't make sense.
as an adult.
Yeah, understand. No. Pay that 4K. Let's pay that over 4K in rent, bro. Come on.
Damn, bro.
I was always think about, like, bro, all the money you're putting into renting.
Well, what you saying?
No, I'm being sarcastic. I'm being
Oh.
sarcastic.
Listen, as a young adult, pay rent. But as an adult,
Yeah.
And she said that day, I remember
I should be
something.
paying no rent.
When she say, I would say it in there. When she say, if you're an adult who rent is less than 4K a month, you're still a child. The other meme was like, sit down, you're a child of me. So basically, when I reading that, I was thinking that in my mind.
Okay.
Next one. My husband and I have shopped here consistently for years, but we always use a different location from. Let me start over, please. My husband and I shopped here consistently for years, but we will use a different location from now on. They will literally lock the doors right in your face if you show up 2 minutes after closing time. Keyword here, or key phrase, or key sentence here. 2 minutes after closing time.
That is why I think it's closing time.
And it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, what do you expect?
Exactly.
the place closed.
The place closed, bro. 2 minutes after closing time. Where respect?
bro.
But most places those close. Most places those close the door before the
Closing time.
Yeah.
So the person's in there know it's time to wrap up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro. The people that just get upset when they reach day and after closing and then the workers don't want to open the door for you, or they don't want to serve you or whatever. Bro, you are a
No, that's
bro, like, come on. You literally wrong. You late. Just
that's
accept your loss.
that's
Nah.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be quicker than that. Simple.
Exactly.
I mean, I went to Arnold and I see people in there shopping. The sign wasn't up that they closed yet, but the door lock. I was like, so I pulled the door. I was like, what, they lock?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I just walk. I just go to another supermarket.
I think most of the supermarkets and them, it's like when closing time, Obviously you go see a lot of people shopping.
Yeah,
Nobody would time the
naturally.
closing time exactly.
Yeah.
So they'll just close it door for nobody else to come
To
in and
come
just
in
deal with the
and then
last
Deal
set of
just
with the
people.
last set
yeah.
inside,
So
exactly.
bro, stop expecting that people would open the door for you when you come late. I remember once, I remember that same scenario happened. And the person, they got the closing time from online, right? And they were running good, but I was sitting down in that specific spot. And I was kind of watching it because I was waiting for something. And they closed it already. The people pack up the show, they got it, bro. They was leaving, but just to say, they probably waiting for something and they inside it.
Okay.
Bro, my G come and he pull the door. But the door,
Yeah.
like, what? So the woman telling him, we close. So they were just upset. You close on 19, I'll closing that time. At that point in time, I was trying to think, what they supposed to do now? You check online, the online time wrong.
Yeah.
They clearly tell you the online time wrong. What is supposed to do now? Just open up the register and solve you?
Yeah, I
You
guess
have the
so.
wrong information. Just continue your life, bro. If you're upset, you're upset. It's okay to be upset.
Yeah.
But go and upset somewhere else, bro.
Facts.
That is like the time it will value. He said 10 o'clock. But when we go there 9 o'clock.
Exactly. And I tell you,
There was
this
about
time-
to.
this
Really?
time I
Yeah.
wrong.
There was
Yeah.
about to
Wait,
close.
that was the same time when I was checking it.
Yeah. So he talking about, I said, bro, it does not close.
Oh
10
yeah, I
o'clock.
remember
I
how you were
ran.
talking about that.
So you see, we can check it to see.
Sorry.
Why we did
One check it to see. I know it doesn't
Why
close.
we did there? Them people close it.
Yeah.
I asked the security. I say, what time you just close? Say, by 9 o'clock. I was like, same thing I tell you this guy.
Yeah.
Right. So next one. Right, that one, listen that one, and think about it. Just sat here and cried thinking about how I've paid about $160,000 in rent since I left my parents' house at 18. I'll be 40 in 10 years, which is a very sneaky way of saying I'm 30 years now. If I do say so myself.
16,
Right?
30.
And
Okay.
and we'll likely never own a house of my own.
Wait,
Let me take it over from the top, right? Because I cannot pause in the middle.
Alright.
Just sat here and cried thinking about how I paid about $160,000 in rent since I left my parents' house at 18. I'll be 40 in 10 years, 30, and will likely never own a house of my own. I'm told I can't afford one. I've bought a rich person a second home outright in 12 years, though. Make it make sense.
Mm.
So basically, what she's saying
What was
is
the last part?
she bought a rich person a home, another home, a second home.
She bought it.
Yeah, because she paying rent for like 12 years.
14.
So she said 12 years, in 12 years though,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay.
So she probably lived for 18, but she probably didn't start renting at that time, right? So that leading me to the other part, to the conversation part,
Mm.
is the whole how it is in life and society for us now. And I was thinking about the pressure. Because under that, people was laughing because they were saying, 160K, but that can't even afford a home. And which
Is true.
It's true.
It's true.
You understand? But it's tough to think about you being living or renting all this time and you can't afford your own home. You understand? And then that come back.
So-
No, go ahead.
My thing is, right?
Mhm.
If you're renting for all these years and she accumulate $160,000,
That's monthly by the rent, But go ahead.
right?
Mhm.
Like over the years.
Yeah. Over the years,
over
yeah.
the
Yeah,
years.
Mhm.
accumulative, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling me that if she didn't take a mortgage and pay it back,
You see, she
within
said that
a year.
right here. I'm told I can't afford one.
like who?
I don't know. Maybe she go to the bank and they tell her based on she salary or whatever it is, maybe for herself, she can't afford
Oh.
like to get a mortgage or get your own house or whatever.
I-
But then
I-
again,
I-
most of
I-
those things and them is maybe by state and location because different
Yeah,
location,
location
different prices.
happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. But somewhat I understand what she's saying because even for us, like looking at different lands and properties and
Oh,
looking to
boy.
buy certain things,
Even,
like
even going to the bank for a mortgage and a whole, you have a lot of different things what you don't have at the point in time.
you
Yeah.
understand. And I think another thing, I don't think people does really. They don't teach you that in school. They
No.
tell you as soon as you start to work, take out a life insurance on yourself because it will
Yeah.
be as the cheapest it could be, and
It
the whole
is.
I get is more expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then try to get property before you're 25.
Right? And which
You
is
understand?
again, even though you say that part of property these days so expensive.
Bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, we're not supposed to be looking at. We're not supposed to be looking at. Oh, it's so expensive. Obviously you can't afford it right now.
Mm.
But if you put down money for a specific amount of years,
Mm.
you could get it in your name at a specific point in time.
Okay.
But the thing is it fast? Okay, I don't have that amount of money now, so I can't get it now. Obviously, we can't get it now.
No,
Even
I
if
understand.
you understand?
Understand what you're saying, eh?
Yeah.
I was thinking about the perspective of what you could afford at that time. Because even though you go in the bank, they don't tell you, okay, Mr. Bain, we could grant you $1 million or whatever. You based on your salary, you are awarded a set amount
Yeah.
of money, right? And then that again, okay, so right, you're awarded a certain amount of money they will give you because they know you could pay back that every month.
Yeah.
So how much money, how much land you could get for? I guess then again you probably could just walk the land. Anyways, what land you could get for at that price? Like 160
160. Yeah.
or 160K.
100,
With,
100K.
mhm.
Like we're talking about location, or we're talking about in general.
No, if you're talking location, then might not get anything. If we're
In
talking
in.
about anyway, then you might get something.
Mhm.
But you have to put a lot of work into the land. And then well,
I like the phrase you use.
Mm.
You had to put a lot of work in the land,
Mm.
right? Man, think about that. Opposed to renting for 14 years.
yeah.
Mm.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying with that.
Regardless, it
Yeah.
will take time.
No, but at that time, you see, the thing is, she now have to, before that, she just had to go back and live with her parents for that 14 years and save that money. Would say that she living with her parents and she will use that money
Mm.
for the mortgage or whatever. But then certain cultures,
Yeah, something
you
culture.
cannot, you just staying
Can't-
with your parents.
can't say it.
You
Yeah.
got to move
Yeah.
on.
To move out.
So I was getting to social pressures or societal pressures.
Mhm.
It's a combination of pressures that are wrong during everyday life, such as peer pressures, academic pressure, and socio-economic pressure. And I feel,
It's a lot.
yeah, and I feel that I don't want to say our generation, but you have a set group of people that just feel this kind of pressure because in truth is like what is really success. And even when we was discussing that this evening
Mhm.
with the lady, it's like we put certain things on ourselves and even in our friend groups. So like three of us here we okay. But then when you get an achievement, it's like I feel like I have to also get an achievement. Not because you are jealous, but it's because if you rising, I have to try to bring up myself as well.
Yeah.
And then one thing we like to do, we like to, I don't say it's a bad thing. We like to post our success. So you always, if Tariq keep posting, you don't really see your success as much as Tariq. And I don't want to say society. I mean, in some ways, society does pressure because some people would say, at that age I did this, or at that age I already succeeded in that, or got that, or whatever.
Mhm.
So subconsciously, you're kind of feeling a somewhat pressure to do something or achieve something.
Mhm.
And I don't want to say it's tough, but it takes a lot.
But it takes a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It takes a lot, right? But you see, it's all about mindset when you look at them thing, eh?
Yeah.
Because I could be seeing somebody being successful, like a friend of mine,
Mhm.
right? I'd be like, okay, I supportive.
Mhm.
You understand? And then if it's like he could get to that point as my friend,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? I should know, learn from him, learn certain characteristics, right?
Mhm.
And then now in turn better myself.
That's the same thing I was saying.
Huh?
Like you appreciate, I appreciate. I'm happy that Tyreek succeeded.
Mhm.
Right.
I could share any success,
Mhm.
but no, in some way, I feel like I'm not doing enough. You understand what I say? It's
Mhm.
like okay, it's like the same thing. It's like I trying to not go into that, but I'll have to go. It's like the gym. Don't
Mhm.
matter don't matter how good your body is,
Mhm.
it's never enough.
Right.
You understand? It's like what is the end goal? Like you reach this point and you say, "Oh, yo, I succeeded. I could just stay here." What? All right, I could let the question go around the table.
Yeah.
What in your mind you say? I achieved these things. these things right here, and I don't must do anything again. I could just continue either working at this position and just live my life as is.
All right. So
Mhm.
for me, it could be like ultimate thing is acquire a house.
All right.
Mm.
You understand?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I go work, do what I need to do, get the property,
Yeah.
build the house.
Yeah.
When I build the house, I'm comfortable.
But then you don't
I
have,
would,
but then you don't have anything in your house. And then you never put in choil line on the house. So you have to put choil line on your house. So then, alright, so then it's not that.
no.
Then
Not- for me,
alright,
for me,
yeah.
it's not that.
Okay.
What is for me is for me.
Alright.
But
No, we don't go in on
you,
that.
you see, the thing is, we would say that no, eh?
That
But
is
when
what I
when
say,
you're
that's what-
placed in the situation, it's different.
It's different, bro. Because I telling you, listen, and I don't put it in, I don't put it on you to say that is how you go
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
But I just trying to let you get the perspective. Because okay, you get the car you always wanted.
Mhm.
But then you were driving too far 2 years. But then you might want to upgrade the shocks. Might want to put new rims, change paint, put turbo, whatever you want to do. You don't live in it base. You don't satisfy a day because you
Yeah.
want to move something else.
But yo, you see,
I'm
so
asking you.
we
I'm
going down,
asking you the question.
so we going down from living it as it is to go into personalize it how you feel like you want it.
No, that is not enough.
Yeah, that the
That's
point is
I'm
like
trying
it's
to get.
not
It's
enough.
not enough. You understand? It's not. You don't reach in the,
Yeah,
the
you
end
never
point. You
reach.
don't reach in it because this is what I'm saying. Got PhD
Mhm.
in whatever field you desire.
Mhm.
I'm over here like yes, I'm happy for you. We will drink, we will celebrate, we happy, right?
Mhm.
And I'm over here like Kevin, you need to get a PhD or you need to do something at same level or reach the same level in some way. So I go work on that. Why is I working on that on the side? Eh? You get a PhD,
Mhm.
you get a job worthy,
Mhm.
and you say, maybe I need another degree because I'm not really fitting me properly.
Yeah.
And then you start studying to another PhD or another degree in some other field. And you could just Google it. You could just Google any name now, any big name, and see how much degrees they have, or how much businesses they have, how much cars they have, or how much house they have. Because it's like in your mind, it's like it never, it's not even in your mind. And at first, it's enough until you get it,
That is what I'm saying.
and then it's not.
It's not. Yeah, just keep going
Just
down,
keep
going.
and going.
I still
Because
I still understand how it is a societal pressure.
no, because it's like I don't want to say because I say so much societal pressure, right? Because in societal pressure, they want you to achieve certain things by certain time. So like as you finish school, the consensus is like you should start to work. Or after you start to work and you do what you do, you should get a car, or you should get a house, you could get land, or you could get married, and as soon as you get married, have kids, and then so on and so forth. And that
Yeah.
is the kind of societal pressure, especially for I don't want to say guys or whatever. You know, for us, the societal pressure is to do good in the community or be a good person, not be the kind of bad guy or whatever.
Mhm.
You understand? I don't want to say it's pressure because that's a good something. But in a way, it's like it's hard to stray from that plan or that road. It's like semi pressure. If you understand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So, like, let me say, I'm the bad guy. I run in drugs, I do whatever I do. But me, I know cool. I have no problem with that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But society will see our friendship as kind of mix, and then they will tell you don't mix with me. Even though I tell you no, bro. See,
Stay on
And
it.
then you go be like criticized.
yes,
Because
Yeah.
because what I doing, you understand? Even though I bad, but the pressure don't come on me. The pressure coming on you because they watching you like Tyreek, you're a good boy, you shouldn't be doing that kind of thing. And them,
right.
you understand? But what I'm talking about in terms of in the same realm as acquiring goods and achieving certain things, the same way like even social media. So like I'm not as pretty as that person, or my body's not as built as that person, or I need to get this before I could do that, and all this kind of stupidness and then before you just do something.
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about, like kind of pressure.
Pressure.
When in that case, then in that case, I understand when people wanting to look like this person, get bigger boobs, bigger
But like you
ass.
cannot good enough because somebody else have a better car.
Yeah, all them kind of thing and them
All
like
these
that.
kinda thing
All,
like
all
that.
these little
I
things.
see. The thing is, as a car guy,
I should
what-
have started with cars.
whatever. And that is the thing. Is if you had bought it, so how
It's a
I
lead.
so now what I was saying, like for instance, most of my partners and them, all of us have cars now.
Mhm.
But before we didn't have cars and who didn't have licenses, So when I feeling high car and he license on car, I had my license on my car. We partner Oliver. Shout out. He didn't have a license yet and he didn't have no car yet. And we always say, yo, what on get license now, man? What on get license?
Pressure.
We have to make a line of the
Pressure.
all of us with the machine, you understand?
Pressure, and then
So but like positive pressure.
No,
But yeah, but it is
it's
pressure.
It is pressure.
but-
It is.
But it
So
is pressure.
in that case, then yes, I understand the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because we want it's a squad. We want everybody,
But
to
again,
have that.
it's positive pressure, yes,
Mm.
but it's still a pressure because what? Okay, in what sense does he really need the license?
Mm.
You understand? If you work to dictate, okay, you need a license for work, so you could pay boss.
Yeah.
None don't really dictates that you should get a license. You understand what I'm
Nah,
saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
more
no.
like a personal thing.
More like a personal
Mhm.
thing.
Right.
Unless you like, oh, you people having issues and you have to, I was running the hospital and the boss thing kind of inconvenience. Then yeah,
Family thing. Yeah.
Because even for that, I remember when I went and did my license, was the written, and then I feel the sticks, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of the hardest months for me.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed in myself. Like, bro, like nights I can't sleep. Just thinking about it taking so long for me to come and try again because I knew it was a simple mistake. You understand?
Oh, yeah, okay, just have
Yeah,
to
just
make
have to
a
be
Because
like
it
a
had to be a
month,
month
yeah.
again, right?
Yeah.
Then I went now and I went again and I passed the six, but I fell on the road. So then I
Oh,
have to
boy.
wait another month again, right? To do what I know was my mistake.
Mhm.
And in that way, no, nobody will pressure me. I don't even understand nobody will pressure me, but I feeling like whatever you should get it, you should have it, you should think it now. And right now it's like nothing, but at the time,
Yeah.
that was like a big achievement, especially when you see everybody else driving.
Mhm.
So like if I knew you at the time and I see you driving,
Mhm.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
that time they feel the partner was driving too,
Mm-hmm.
and I see he pass. Really, bro? You understand?
That's what I'm saying. And it's not even about, like, as I said, envy or anything.
No,
It's not. It's
yeah,
nothing
it
to
got
do with
nothing
that.
to do with
But it's
that.
just feeling
You
like
just feel like
you should have it as well.
Mhm.
And like at that stage, I should have this.
because everybody else having it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's like, see, the thing is, I see different because like you have certain things. Once is not unreachable at a specific point,
Mm-hmm.
like based on like finances and stuff like that. How I see it, if somebody have it and I work for it, I could have it too. So yes, certain things I would say, and I won't front. I'm not front. Not front to say envy, but like it wouldn't bother me because me, if I put myself out to get it, I will get it. In
Yeah.
that sense. That's
Mhm.
my license. I didn't get my license because I wanted to drive.
Mhm.
I got my license because of work.
Yeah.
You understand? So not
Okay.
like friends had license and okay, tell me go and get. Nah,
Yeah.
like I used to go to work and then. Well, it's kind of like a still pressure too. Okay, wait, I'm gonna take that back. It's like a pressure because it's like
Yeah.
when I started working,
Mm.
the person that had license, when you had to take holiday, they couldn't take holiday because you had jobs to do
Mm.
and nobody else could drive. I was like,
Right.
yo,
Pressure.
if you had a license,
pressure.
you could have been driving and
Yeah.
could be on holiday. So don't man, I'll go and get it. And by the
Exactly.
time I get it, no, then I mean driving. No,
Right.
it's like, but then I saw it as a fun thing because like I got more freedom in the sense like I didn't have to wait on the driver to come and pick me up.
No, but
I could take the vehicle and go whenever I want.
but
Come
that
back
was
with it whenever I
hold
want.
on, eh? But that was the
Yeah.
perks of getting that.
Yeah,
But hold
yeah,
on.
I have perks, yeah.
Then after that, what is the next step?
I become a supervisor.
No.
Oh,
Forget
sorry.
that, forget
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yes. Congrats, right? after that, the
Mm.
next step is to get a car.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you see.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yep.
And that is how it does roll, bro. And the thing is, and you come back to this kind of mental thing, right? Because nobody really pressuring you.
No.
You understand? Because in everybody trying to reach the same goal,
Mhm.
but we are on different paths. And in the paths are different speed and the treadmill.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So some people will get there first.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will get there last.
And some people just never get.
Some people may not,
May
may
not.
never
May
get,
never.
right? But the thing is, like, we shouldn't feel pressure. And then the thing I'm me saying that is kind of me being like, what are you really talking about? Because
Yeah.
regardless,
Mm-hmm.
you will feel that type of way.
You would feel.
Yeah.
You will feel that type of way. Feeling was when I say something.
Yeah, I was. We're on the same topic there.
Mm.
Sometimes you might see Yeah, nah, man, that really thinking me, but
We
subconsciously,
bro.
the influence is there. So you're saying, hey,
Eating
nah,
up,
man, I don't check
eating
in
up,
on that. They don't,
eating
they
up.
don't, they don't
Like
thinking me, but
even for me, like walking now and not being able to go in the gym,
Mm.
eating me up,
Yeah.
right? It do bad, but what 100 is 75.
Yeah.
You understand? So that animal again, and even worse, the pressure that coming from not being able to go to the gym. Pressure coming from going on Instagram and seeing other people in the gym.
Mm.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah,
And then you're like,
yeah.
boy. You understand what I'm saying? And for what reason? You, you understand?
Yeah.
For what reason? You know? So yeah,
All right.
pressure.
Pressure. All right. So I have some awkward / embarrassing situations for you
To
guys.
lighten the
No,
mood
to
a little
lighten
bit.
up the mood from
Yeah.
that deep,
I like-
thought-provoking
Yeah, deep
discussion that we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
about
yeah,
pressure.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there we go. I was in a park and a lady loudly called out, "Anyone who wants ice cream, come over here." Headed over with several others. She handed out ices to them all and then asked me, "Who are you?" I realized the rest were all her family. 30 years later, I still cringe.
Oh,
I tell you,
you know,
yeah, go on.
Something there.
bro, that's an everyday thing, you know.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind in your business,
Yeah.
that's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Like that happened to me. Not a similar situation.
Okay.
I could tell you two
All right.
quick
Yeah, let me
scenario.
go.
Walking down from the gym, saw a guy that I knew. I thought he was giving me a ride because I had my headphone in it. He stopped a little lower down the road. He stopped to answer his phone, eh? Spiral a lot. Bro, I just hop in my vehicle. When I jump and I watch him, man, I see the man phone and man watching me. You understand? But behind the good say, you say, hey, I'm going on. Let me finish your phone call, right?
Bro, yeah, bro.
And then, that of them. You see, like I said, I mean, that happened years ago. Eh? I still remember that, like, yes, at any time I pass that spot,
Yeah.
I remember in that scenario, right?
Damn, bro.
And next one is today in the office. I said something for Finley, right? Finley take a look while and Finley laughing.
Yeah.
Thinking Finley laughing what I said.
What you said him?
Finley say, I'm not laughing when you said me. Yeah, I even open that yet.
Yeah, but them things happen all the time.
Bro, that, so even not minding your business, bro, that happening to you so big. But that lady disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
tell
She
him.
could have just give
Yes, you gotta get the man the ice cream.
Yeah, but I wasn't really talking to you, you know. But since
But-
we're here, we could get
Yeah,
some
you could
ice
just
cream.
get some ice cream.
Damn, bro. I'll be back on me head out to
I'm
me.
telling you.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So.
mean, I laugh so hard because that a similar thing happened to me as well at night. I was going home.
Yeah? Tell
Yeah,
us, man. Tell us.
But that's an everyday thing, but that's legit an everyday thing.
I walk
Oh.
at night. I left work late,
Mhm.
and then you know that bus I had to walk up now.
Okay.
Right, so walking up, can't tire. Eh? 'Cause I think I played football in the before I came up. Walking up, this bus, a bus, right?
Mhm.
Wasn't slow down. So I turn around. The driver watching me, I watching the driver. But he had somebody in the passenger seat as well. So I watching them, and I find as fast as I was walking, in the pace I walking, the bus rolling with it. So I was like, I trying to figure out if they're trying to make me out or not.
Yeah.
So then when he do come to a stop now, I ready to know pop off my bag to go in the bus. I see the bus open and somebody walk out.
Eh.
So I was like, all right.
That's very good side.
That-
Yeah.
I continue walking.
Yeah.
Because meantime I see the door open and the person walk out, I know it's not familiar stuff.
Okay,
huh?
okay,
So
okay.
I was like, and then to this day,
Yeah.
I still can't watch the girl in the
Yeah.
I still can't
Oh,
watch the eye.
boy.
Even
Ah.
when I don't want to cut you.
Nah, go ahead.
But even when like you see somebody doing that,
Bro, that.
and you there.
I don't do that.
Bro.
I stop with that.
Yeah, yeah,
After the
But
embarrassing
after
times.
that, you turn around and see the person behind you.
Yeah.
What they doing that? And you thinking it's you and it's somebody behind
Somebody else, yeah? That
So,
hour.
so now when I see they doing this thing, I just look around to make sure nobody is signaling,
Mhm.
and then I go
But
signal.
I still cannot give in away because they thinking, oh, look, you can't heal anymore. Bro, I don't move in.
But that
I just stay in. And until they say, you.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I think,
Okay.
Well, I
I
mean,
ain't taking that kind of embarrassment.
but it still be less embarrassing than actually opening up your hand and thinking
Yeah,
that they hit
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's not you. All right, next one. I work at a front desk of a hotel. So I'm checking in some random guy, probably in his mid-20s. I'm female,
Mhm.
for reference here. Just finishing up checking him in, and I'm preparing his key cards when he suddenly says, "Hey, I'm really flattered, but don't do that." I look up from what I'm doing, totally confused, and say, "I'm sorry? Really? I'm very flattered, but I'm married." Is what he's saying, eh?
Mhm.
So she was like, "I'm so sorry, sir. I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest." He puts one eyebrow up and says, "The key card packet?" Me, I'm so confused and honestly don't even know what to say next. And I just look down at the key cards and back at him. He said, "It's okay. No need to be embarrassed. Just give me a new card holder and we'll just go about our day." So she was like, "Honestly, sir, I'm terribly sorry, but I seriously don't know what you're talking about." The guy, "Your phone number? Really? I mean, no offense. You're an attractive woman. No offense at all. But like I said, I'm married and I don't need that kind of temptation in my life."
Straight, dog, straight.
Then I finally realized what's happening. When I was writing down the password to the Wi-Fi on the keycard packet, as it's standard procedure here, he thought that I was writing my phone number on it. So then she was like, "Oh, actually, what I was writing on here is a password to the Wi-Fi." Guy. Oh. Imagine that, bro.
Yo.
Listen, that man never went back down.
Yeah, I don't feel. I
I'm
don't
telling
feel.
you.
I don't feel you go back there. Trust me.
Bro.
That
Nah,
was,
nah,
nah.
Hey.
All right.
Nah.
Last one. Yesterday. A lot funny. Eh? Yesterday, I was at a family reunion. I was sitting down with my mother, father, brother, uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, etc.
Everybody.
The whole family, like the extended family. Day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we were talking about random things. I feel like I should mention that I don't see my other relatives that aren't my immediate family a lot. So it was the first time I've seen them in about 2 years. Basically, my brother brought up a story about how he was annoyed at someone at work. And just before that, we were talking about an upcoming gun show. I thought it would be funny to say, "I bet you wanted to bust a cap in his eye." But I accidentally said, "I bet you wanted to bust a nut in his eye." And I didn't realize my mistakes until he said, "You mean bust a cap?"
Oh no, bro.
Oh shit.
The thing is, I could relate because I was always get tongue tied.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to be smooth or try to talk fast.
Yeah.
We understand. So
So,
I remember that was it.
yeah, that was it.
Thank you so much. Last week I said you have this funny dad joke that I remember,
Okay. Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
And I'll come clean. I heard it from The Last of Us, right? The series. And when I heard it, I laughed out loud. That was so funny. So I'm going to share it with you guys today.
All right.
One, I have only one. So, but I think it's hilarious.
All right.
Do you know diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes.
As you mentioned, I remember it from the show.
yeah,
I remember from the show.
juicy. When I hear that, bro, I couldn't hold it back, bro. Yeah, so.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Right, so on topic of dad jokes, I have one. I decided to try my hand at blindfold. Let me take it over.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to try my hand at blindfolded archery. I didn't know what I was missing.
Bro, want it to be so simple and so fun. Like,
that was good. That was
bro,
good.
nah. How it could be so
Yeah.
so simple and so funny. It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope. It it'll still be stationary.
Alright.
I get it. I get it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one make me laugh. All right. Some shower thoughts.
Let's go.
Right. People tend to people tend to be wary of harm from strangers. But the reality is that you're more likely to be harmed by someone close to you than a stranger. Zucchini sounds more like a pasta than a vegetable.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ninjas cover everything but their eyes, while the ninja turtles cover nothing but their eyes.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Don't I come up with someone somewhere is schooling a baby that will one day be a murderer.
Oh boy.
That one day is sad fact.
Sad fact.
Mm-hmm.
With the increase of with the increased use of technology, humans are becoming dumber. And you know that.
They depend on it
With
too much.
with an example,
Mm-hmm.
I remember somebody asked me while holding a smartphone, asking me how to spell a word. While holding no, I don't think it was Aram asking me who Sam Smith is while holding a
A
Smartphone.
smartphone.
Mm.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Maybe the tradition of welcome mat is a successful operation from vampires to access homes. I know this one I would have to explain.
Hold on. Say that again. Say that again.
Yes.
Maybe the tradition of welcome mats
Mm-hmm.
is a successful operation from vampires to access homes. Because you know the tradition
Oh.
of vampires, you must welcome them into your house
for them to
come.
be able to come.
So then they
Oh,
build up
yeah.
a whole factory making welcome mats. You could put it in front you do.
So like,
just
so
say, well,
you don't have to
you
do
don't
them
have to
well, so
invite
they
them.
already.
They're already invited by
Right,
default.
yes.
Ah.
right?
Okay.
And then you know,
That's slick.
we are that one make me laugh.
Mhm.
We are always clapping, just there is a really long break in between claps.
Yeah. That's true.
Right? Of all the humans that eat chicken, most of them never really touch a live chicken.
Mm.
Of
All the humans that eat chicken,
Most of them.
most of them never really touch a live chicken.
that is
That's true.
that's factual.
What was something somebody tell me and I couldn't believe? Anyway, not now.
Mhm.
Everyone gets to act like an idiot, an idiotic child on their birthday. Right?
I didn't hear that one. My apologies.
You don't get that one?
I didn't hear it.
Everyone gets to act like an idiotic child on their birthday. And we're talking about sometimes the whole birth month,
Yeah.
but they come down,
I was
See
about
that?
to see that.
One person came into mind instantly.
but,
Can't call name
but
though.
they come down,
Yeah.
but they shoots.
Oh boy. That's a whole different thing. Eh?
Right.
We don't go down there.
Moving on. All right. We could talk a little bit about the last one too, eh? Society is so out of touch with reality, we make it seem like a simulation.
Bro.
And
Bro.
so funny how the algorithms make it seem so much like a simulation because we can't speak about anything without then seeing it on your phone. Because as I was telling Finley when he spoke about the drone,
Mm-hmm.
bro, the same day, drones all over my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we spoke about that on one of the previous
episodes,
episodes. They listening to us, bro.
Yeah.
They 100% listening to us. Can I get some free money, please? That's the only thing we have to be saying. Free money, free
Yeah,
money,
there
free
you
money.
go.
How to get free money?
Mm.
They will tell us robber.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my shower thoughts.
Wow. Wow. All right. So we have an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Camping or spawn killing in video games is 100% fine. Change my mind.
You see,
You got to debate with the developers.
that what I'm saying. That what I'm saying. It's like you can hate me. I don't even find that debatable because I will agree with you. Because you can hate me for doing what is doable in the game.
Right.
Like you getting upset that I shoot you in a shooting game.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
If I could spawn, or I could spawn camp, or I could hide, or I
Right.
could camp.
Yeah.
Camp, come and find me.
Can't find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, come and find me, bro.
Exactly. Because like, if you better at me at a gunfight, then it's only natural for me to take the advantage.
Which is
You understand?
camping.
Which is
I'm a
camping.
camp.
Exactly.
And when you come into position in my range,
Mhm.
I think you're
Well,
Yeah.
we hate campers. You know who hate campers? Pro players.
pro players.
Those people that are really good at the game.
Yeah,
exactly.
And scrubbing us.
You understand? Screwing us. You understand? You
Yeah,
understand?
that's it. But then
Ah.
again, I don't appreciate camping and spawn killing when I'm on the other end.
Mm.
You on here?
So if you are a camper, I hate you. But on my end, when I bust gun,
Yeah.
right? When I killing boys, no
Yeah.
camp, bro. And the worst is when you see no camp, spawn kill, or don't third party.
Yeah.
Good.
Third party is a whole different other topic.
Bro,
Third party.
me and Ty have a good fight going here, but we using up our shields.
Yeah.
Man,
Going on.
I didn't reload
And
it.
you just there waiting for yes, whoever survive,
Yeah.
I'm bossing you.
You just say watching. You just say watching them. Man.
That's it. I don't watch it, watch it.
Ah, cool.
Remember playing Call of Duty. The best thing in playing Kill House
Mhm.
is knowing where they spawn in it. So based on the amount of persons in the map,
Yeah.
you could know where the next spawns is based on how frequently they're dying.
Yeah.
And you're just running from point to point.
And you just
Bro, that's this guy.
That was
I
crazy.
think on TikTok or YouTube, whatever. But he know them spawns and him
Right.
real good. And from the time you jump in the game,
Mhm.
from the time you enter the game and he does bait people like he going on your life, he tell you, come and play with me, and then you have the people in life baiting you to come. And he
Ah.
betting you money. Well, not really betting, he's saying you could give me what, but from the time you enter, you just shoot yourself in the foot. Because bro, you don't even get time to crack your gun in the starting of the game.
Yeah.
You just pew, pew. Yeah, so sometimes it does be annoying. Like when you have the rotation like that. But most games now they have a lot of things to combat spawning and spawn killing and camping.
camping
I,
and
I,
stuff.
pre- I, I prefer like smaller games.
Mhm.
Camping, we obviously will make sense. I hate camping when the map is big,
Hey, that don't make sense, bro.
bro. It's like
Camping in Fortnite, find a little bush and steady. And the whole game you just
Yeah.
kind of creep. But
Yeah,
that has to be
keep it-
60, that has to be
keep it-
cool.
keep it in the zone.
That has to be good. Yeah?
Remember PUBG? Well, you know, once it's end zone,
Oh boy.
nobody running out.
Nah.
It's open.
Bro. A lot of games combat that so much because I know when you play in one zone and you can't even camp when they heartbeat sensors. But forget that.
Mm.
And you look at creeping in and the zones are too close. Bro, if you do good, it don't even make sense.
Yeah, creeping in a moving zone,
At this
and yeah,
at
yeah,
this
I don't know.
stage,
Well calculated.
if you're not good at the game, you wouldn't make it far. And
Yeah.
camping don't help you. So maybe practice a little bit.
Yeah.
Even for me.
Yeah.
Camping in modern games now, ain't making any sense.
No.
Yeah.
They have so much to do. You can't even camp in Apex. Because you have so much of scanning legends. So
Yeah. So
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you can't. I mean,
you can't camp.
I mean, you
Again,
could, but
You can't even sit down for too long. Because if you sit down too
they'll
long, the game go kick you.
kick you out there.
Right? So last question. We'll have a question. That will be the last thing we discuss today. Simple light question. You're gifted 5K to spend on something fun that you can't take with you throughout life. You can't take it. So it's a one-time purchase. You don't must spend all the money one time. But
Mhm.
short duration. So it's not towards bills, it's not towards any investment. You just spend it on something fun for you. What? 5K.
5K.
5K. 5,000 big ones.
Mm.
What are you getting or what are you doing with that money?
Something fun.
5K.
I feel one of those realistic racing simulators and them, but like the full
See,
setup where you're
somebody
sitting
said
in
that.
and you had the gyro and
Somebody
thing
said
and
that. They say they get a full
full setup.
simulation racing simulation kit.
But can't get a kid. You have the experience because you can't use it for the rest of your life. Because you don't want them
No, you
experience.
don't take any charge. That was duration. Like you will last for your whole life.
Yeah.
But you like 5, 10 years.
But that changing the dynamic of the question. I thought it was something that, okay, you have 5K to spend in a day and experience it in a day and done.
Not day. For a short period of time.
Yeah.
We're talking about you putting money in. No, you don't pay no bills. Something for fun.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, you see, Finney say that I want to do that, but personally, I'll take that 5K and I'll buy that new drone.
I was thinking similar.
Yeah.
I'll take that 5K, bro, and I'll buy
I
that
buy the
drone.
drone.
I buy any drone and I just close him here. Well, I have to spend the money. I buy the drone and I'll take my time learning to fly that drone.
Yeah, but for me, being a car enthusiast, simulator.
Yeah?
Driving
Yo,
simulator.
when other day, you see, do I don't not borrow my drone? Eh?
Nah, we good.
If I don't even see no shot by that drone. Everybody could watch it, but once I hear Tyreek,
Bruh. Bro, I'll be inside.
That
You
one
talk
say the
about-
thing is,
I'm gonna be inside, banging gears and
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
handbrakes, bro.
saw the guy with the big truck simulator, and you're like,
Yeah, the
spin
front,
on
the
it,
front, the
like-
front, the front of the truck.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
yes, saw that.
But you know the one that cool too? And underrated, the aviation simulator.
Yeah, I was thinking that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, that.
It was so
But I don't
spicy,
really
like,
into yeah.
cars,
That was
man.
saying.
It's cool,
Because-
but you know,
Mhm.
Because
adrenaline pumping.
the learning curve for that alone is difficult.
Money.
But I mean, you understand? And like with a car, you're driving a car, and you're always doing things you would want to do in a car.
Yeah.
The only thing that you would want to do in a plane or a flying aircraft or whatever
Mm.
is like what them army men those be doing when
The
they're
F1,
driving and then they flipping it
Mm.
and then type of thing. And you know, a normal human being without any practice can handle the G's from that.
Nah, we
Yeah.
can, we
So-
can, we can.
You can't. Yeah, so they train the whole life and they still those chicken out when they had to do it.
Used to see some of these videos.
Fact, eh?
Literally see a man melting.
Bro.
Right. Yes, guys. So that's it.
Yep.
Wonderful. Another day, another video, another podcast.
Mhm.
Happy to be here. It was fun. We learned so much. We laughed. We cry, laugh.
Boy.
Right. Some advice before you go. Change that toothbrush. It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time. You should only have your toothbrush up to 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, that's correct.
So,
All that?
yeah.
I think it's a max is like 4, I
Yeah,
think.
3 to 4 months.
I just changed my movie.
Who is like you're
Uh,
pushing it, bro.
Yeah.
Pushing it, bro.
You have the same toothbrush since last year. At this point in time, literally,
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Mm.
Again, if you have cold or you was sick before and you was brushing your teeth with that toothbrush, you should instantly get rid of it, as it might have that same
Mucus.
from it. So use something else. Any other tip?
That's a pro tip, just in case you might need it in the future. Save business cards of people you don't like. If you ever hit a parked car accidentally, just write sorry on the back and leave it on the windshield.
Right. That one is an unethical approach.
Yeah,
Unethical approach.
definitely.
Anything else? Any other feeling you?
Nah,
No.
I don't have any pro tips today.
All right. I think yeah, that should be. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you here. Again, you can check us out next week. Please like and subscribe and check out our Twitter. No, wrong place. TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok.
Every week is something different, right? So see you guys next week. Later. Yeah. Peace.